Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I figured I would do a video on makeup I will always repurchase, mostly drugstore makeup I will always repurchase. There are a few high-end products in here, but they're mostly drugstore for the most part. And if you want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. Also, I tried the I'm cold makeup trend. Let me know if I did a good job because I'm not sure. It's very pretty. It's like a glam version of that, you know? I love it. But let's get into makeup I will always repurchase. So when I thought of this concept for this video and I wrote everything down, basically the product that started this video was the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This for me is ride or die. This is one of my favorite products of all time. It's very multi-purpose. It can be used as a primer, as a light coverage foundation, as a liquid highlighter, or you can get a deeper shade and use it as bronzer, which I have done and I actually love it as well. This is probably gonna last me a very long time. It adds the prettiest glow under any of your foundations. It makes my dry skin look super healthy and hydrated. It also has very good ingredients in here. It has squalene, hyaluronic acid, and finely milled powders to like blur your pores, your lines. It smooths out the skin, and it's actually a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which that can be very pricey. This is only $14 and I'm obsessed. I will continue to buy this for as long as they make it, and it's just one of my favorites. So mine is in the shade 3 light medium, and it's the perfect shade for me. I know the shade range can be a little hit or miss for e.l.f. and if you have fair skin you might not be able to find your shade in this, unfortunately. I wish they would expand their shades, but for me shade 3 works perfectly. So this was just the product that inspired everything. And for bronzer I use the shade number 6. Usually these deeper shades are the ones that are in stock more than the lighter shades, but I can definitely feel like I've made a huge dent in this since I've got it. This one's basically full because you only need just like 2 dots to bronze with this, but for this one I use it today as my foundation basically. So if you're wondering why my skin always looks so glowy and healthy, it's this. So when I wrote down that first product, I was like, what else can I mention that I will always repurchase? And I actually did just repurchase this. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. First of all, this is only $5. $4.99. It goes on sale a lot at Ulta. You can find it on Amazon. It's very available and I love that about it. I think you can also find it at CVS, but I could be wrong on that. This is better than most of the high-end mascaras I've tried. Here is how the wand looks. It's like a bristle brush. It's not like a plasticky brush. This does it all. It also comes in a waterproof formula. It's very volumizing. It's very lengthening. You know, if you stack coats on top of each other, it doesn't look clumpy. And it's just one of those really good products that I will forever repurchase. And it took me forever to try this out too, and I don't know why, because it's just so good. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend you check it out and try it. This next product is a recent find, but now that I've tried it, I feel like I'm hooked on it. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and what I love about this is that it has a ball in it to shake up the product almost out of this. This is definitely something I'm gonna repurchase forever. I was contemplating forever if I should buy the Charlotte Tilbury or the Urban Decay, but like this does a great job at holding in my makeup. It locks down. It says for up to 16-hour wear. It has very skin-loving ingredients. It has cucumber, aloe, green tea. It's a super fine mist. I don't know if I can share with you how fine this mist is. Like, did you even see that? When you start to use up the product, it starts to get less fine because you're like running low. But it also comes in a dewy version, and I really want to try that version to see how much different it is. And it's only $10, so you're getting a really good bang for your buck. This has lasted me quite a while and I can't wait to repurchase it. Honestly, it's so good. Another product I will always repurchase because I'm obsessed with this kind of trend is the Colourpop cream gel liner in Exits. It's just a white eyeliner, cream gel liner. This is only $7. It's super pigmented, instant color payoff with this, waterproof, it lasts all day, all night, and the shade Exit just makes my eyes look brighter and more awake. I'm wearing it right now. I obviously have a backup with this. I'm obsessed. I don't think I'm ever gonna not use this because it's just one of the better formulas at the drugstore, and Colourpop has a lot of great stuff. This is one of the OGs, I believe. Like, they've had these for a while, and I love that it's like an attractable kind of thing, so like you don't have to sharpen it, you don't have to pull out a sharpener every time. It's like low, and it just lasts a good amount of time. I'm wearing this today actually, and I just like the way it just makes my eyes pop. This is probably the only product in here that's higher end, and I'm sorry if you're like looking for a drugstore foundation from me. I should try some more out, but I'm stuck on this and I can't not use it. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Mine is in the shade 5.5 Neutral. This is perfect for my dry skin. I don't find that it gives me dry patches or makes me look so peely and just crackly like a lizard, you know. It's great for special occasions. It's when I use it the most. It blurs out my skin. It's like a filter. It's like flawless. It's not too expensive for such a higher end foundation. I think it retails for $46. It combats sweat, it combats humidity, and for me who lives in Florida, especially Miami, the humidity here can really beat your makeup up, but this just always finds a way to look better after I've been sweating in it or after I've been outside. Like, it just like gets like a refresh and it makes your skin look fantastic. So this is definitely a product I've already repurchased. This one is like on its last days, and it's the only foundation I've ever gone through, and I have a backup right here in the same shade. I find that this shade is perfect for, you know, right now. It might be a little tad bit too dark, but I find that it still works for me, and when I get a little bit of a tan, it still works. So that's why I get this shade. I find that I can use it all year round and I still look very good in it. This is my winter foundation. This is my summer foundation, like my spring, my fall. I love this foundation and I'm never gonna stop recommending it. It's so good for dry skin, especially. If I feel like this combo, oh my god. I've never had better skin than when I use this combo. So good. I freaking love it. The next product is definitely one that I will repurchase once I use it up. It's the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This one is in the shade Vanilla. I love this. I love that it has great coverage. I love that it has great ingredients in here. You have tremella mushroom, cica, and green tea. The pump allows you to get every last drop of this, so none of it's gonna go to waste. I'm going to use every last bit of it. I'm about halfway done with this one. I feel like you can use it as a foundation as well. It's not cakey or drying. It's super lightweight, and it's also a great option to just use by itself. You don't need to pack on all the makeup when using this. It's such a good product, and I feel like if you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It's pretty affordable for the drugstore, but it's such a good option. And this went viral for a while, actually, and I bought it before it sold out. And I'm so glad I did, because it's just, I couldn't live without it. Obviously, I've used a lot of it, and it's so good for me. The next product, I have 3 of these, but I want to mention one shade because it's a dupe for a higher end formula. So this is the Milani Color Fetish Matte Lipstick. This is the nude collection, and this one in particular is in the shade Secret. So if you don't know, this is a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, and it's a spot on dupe for it. Here's my Pillow Talk. Okay, it's small, don't laugh at me. But I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand so you can just, you don't need to spend however much money this lipstick is. I love Charlotte Tilbury, but like, it's so expensive. Can you tell? Can you tell? Bottom one is Milani, top one is Charlotte Tilbury. They look exactly the same, which is why I'm recommending this to you. It's a super creamy matte formula. It's about the same formula as the Charlotte Tilbury one, in my opinion. It looks great even on dry lips, dry lip days. I have those all the time. There's a nice range of colors in this line. They even have more pinky shades, berry shades. It's infused with hyaluronic acid and it's made in Italy, which to me makes it seem like it's more of a higher end formula at the drugstore, which is incredible. And Milani killed it. The packaging is actually really nice on this as well. And you saw the swatch, okay? This is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Small, medium, large. It's Pillow Talk. They're exactly the same. They are the exact same color. The formula, very similar. I find that I gravitate more towards the Milani one, even though I do have this little mini of the Charlotte Tilbury. I still gravitate more towards this one. I feel like it's such a good formula. Quite underrated. I don't hear anyone really talk about it often, but it's so good and I love it. I needed to mention. Great formula. The next product that I want to mention actually was one I found last year. Michaela actually was the one that spoke about this and I was quite interested. I was like, well, what is it with it that's so good? I have every shade. This is the Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow Cheek Plump. This is the most prettiest glowy blush that is so easy to apply. It's not something where you're gonna put too much and then you're gonna regret it. Maybe only with this berry shade, which is like the deepest shade, which is perfect for this winter cold girl look going around. My favorites are definitely Peachy Pink, Pink, and Buff. This one is perfect for a quick on-the-go look, and I know it might not work for every skin tone, but if you're like a lighter skin tone, this would be so beautiful. And I just love this formula. It's like a gel formula. It's so easy to work with. It helps firm the skin. It has coconut water, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. You can pack it on without it looking bad. So this is definitely something that I will always repurchase. They sell these at Ulta for about $25. This is another higher end product in this video, but I couldn't not mention they're so good. And you know how the Charlotte Tilbury like blush, little cream blush has been going around? For me, these are my ride or die. I don't need to spend $40 when I have these. These are just so good. The next product is also another product that Michaela mentioned on her TikTok. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. Mine is in the shade Gilded Glow. What I love about this is that it performs like a high-end like liquid highlighter. It is such a good formula for $5.99. Soft focus, nice finish, and it has different shades you can choose from, and you can actually mix this with any liquid blush you have and it makes like a glowy blush, so you don't have to spend $40 on the Charlotte Tilbury one, just saying. It has a nice doe foot application, and I find myself gravitating towards this more than my high-end liquid highlighters, which I mean says a lot. And this shade Gilded Glow is like the prettiest shade ever, and I really like this a lot. The last product I want to mention is something I've repurchased countless times, and it's actually a set of lashes. This is the Kiss So Wispy Pompadour lashes. These are the lashes I'm wearing today. These are just so natural, so pretty. They look so natural on the eyes and they're so wispy and beautiful. I love how it like gets longer on the outer edge to kind of form like this cat eye effect. So beautiful. I love this style. I feel like I gravitate towards it a lot. It's like $8.99, which is very affordable, very easy going price for a pack of 5, and I find that this lasts me a good amount of time. These lashes are such good quality, so this is definitely something I repurchase a lot. I like that I don't have to cut them to fit my eyes. They kind of just work for me, which is great for me because I hate cutting lashes. I find that process kind of messes up my lashes a lot because I'm not really good at it. But these are perfect fitted for my eyes and they're so lightweight. They don't bother me as a contact lens user, and I just use the Kiss strip lash adhesive and it works perfectly for this, and I love it. Those are 10 products that I will repurchase forever. If these ever get discontinued, I'm going to cry. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys. Was the e.l.f. Cosmetics as a coverage. This is the Essence Lash Princess False. You stack it on top of Kika, I don't know how to say Kika or Sika. So They look so